Meeting called to order at 4:00 p.m. If we could go ahead and introduce ourselves, starting with Kyle, please.
Kyle Kearns, Director of Community Development.
Lee Tall, Commission Member.
Madeline Palmquist, Alderperson District 8.
Eric Dobbin, Commission Member.
Matt Zacher, Mayor, Commission Chair.
I'm Dennis Pollock, the Alderman for this district.
Thank you. Item 1, approval of the reports from November 4th and November 19th, 2024 Planning Commission meetings. Commission, what are your wishes? Any questions?
Mr. Commissioner, this is Ben. I am on as well.
Sorry, Ben is also on by phone. Thank you, Ben.
Thank you.
Make a motion to approve.
I get a motion by Tao.
Second.
I get a second by Palmquist. Any further questions or comments? Seeing none, go ahead and vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed say nay. Ben?
Yes, A.
All right. So we have seven ayes to 0 nays. Item 2, 24-002555, Stephen and Laura Nelson, public hearing and action on a request from Stephen and Laura Nelson for a conditional use permit to operate a day spa general services use at an unaddressed parcel on the southeast corner of Peach Street and 24th Street South, parcel ID 3410788, which falls within the mixed-use commercial B5 district. Mr. Kearns?
Thank you, Mayor. This property is located in our Woodlands Business Park, and the interested party would like to construct a new building and operate a day spa on this property. Because of the B5 zoning district, a day spa falls under a general services type of use, and that requires a conditional use within this B5 district. Again, within the Woodlands Business Park. The property is vacant currently. It's privately held, so it's not a city lot. The city owns a lot of those parcels in Woodlands, but this one is privately held. And obviously, they're looking to sell to the interested party here. It's a pretty good-sized property at 4 acres. Again, Zone B5. A very preliminary draft plan was submitted showing roughly the size of the building, the amount of stalls and parking on site, hours of operation. So the applicant put together an application that included all of this data and was summarized within the report. Access will be off of 24th Street South. Normally, when we get a request like this, we ask for a little bit more information, but because of the use in not being as intense, right? It's not like a restaurant that has nighttime hours. It's not a big employer or going to garner a ton of traffic. We didn't feel as though having a more solidified site plan was necessary in this case. But again, having the brief site plan and some of the business details is pertinent, and that's what's been reviewed here in the staff report. So you can see it's about a 3,600 square foot facility they're looking to construct. I believe it was about 18 to 30 parking stalls on site for both employees and clients. At this point, we do not do a site plan review because we had removed those from the Plan Commission. That site plan review will happen internally as they create the site plan and the building plans. They'll have to submit them to our office, and that review, again, will occur internally. With that being said, we feel as though many of the conditions of review are being met, or standards of review are being met, and would recommend approval of this conditional use permit at the parcel identified, subject to the 3 conditions: that all building permits be obtained, that the development comply with the Woodlands Business Center protective covenants, and that staff shall have the ability to approve minor modifications to the plans. Thank you.
Questions, comments? Seeing none, what are your wishes?
Do we have to have the public hearing?
Sorry. Yes, we do.
Yes. there's a
Thank you.
public hearing.
All right. So at 4:05, I'm opening up the public hearing for this issue. So I call for the first time, anybody wishing to speak in favor of this, please step forward. Please say your name and your address. Make sure the green light's on the mic.
Okay. John Dietrich, 850 First Avenue South here in Wisconsin Rapids. I'm the current owner of the property. As I look at the approval process that we went through when we originally purchased the property, it was for a very similar type of structure, similar offerings. We obtained the permit as well at that time, and so I don't think that this will be much of a problem to have them have a conditional use permit allowed for them, and I fully support them going forward with this business. It will be great to see another local business opening up a place of business, building new construction, allowing for some economic growth in our community. So again, I support this process that they're going through. Thank you.
Thank you. Second time, I call for anyone who wishes to speak in support. Please step forward.
J.R. Seward at Coldwell Banker Seward Realtors. We're involved in trying to sell the property for Mr. Dietrich and also working with the buyers to help them get what they would like. I'd like to start out by saying thank you for having this special meeting, especially so close to the holidays. So thank you for the time that you're putting in this evening in order to take care of that so that this can move forward. And also thank you for your motion to approve the conditional use permit. I think it'd be a great addition to our community.
Thank you. And for the third, Dennis?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I support this business coming in. It's been a long time since we've seen anything come into this business park, and I think this will fit in very nicely.
Thank you. For the third time, anyone wishing to speak in support of this, please step forward. All right. Anyone wishing to speak against this project, please step forward. For the second time, anyone wishing to speak against this project, please step forward. And for a third time, anyone wishing to speak against this project, please step forward. All right, thank you. So I am closing the public hearing at 4:08 p.m. and opening the floor back up to the commission for any questions or comments. Mr. Bavin?
Yeah, I think I'll just reiterate what everyone said about it being a good asset to our community and adding some new business into that business park. So get the ball rolling. I'll make a motion to approve request 24-002555 as presented with staff recommendations as outlined in the staff report.
I got a motion by
I'll second
Dobbin. Sorry, I cut you off. Can you say that again?
I'll second that, Mr. Mayor.
All right, I got a second by Goudreau to pass this. Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, go ahead and we'll go ahead and cast our votes. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Ben?
Yep.
All those opposed say nay. Ayes have it, 7-0, motion passes. Item 3, adjournment. What are your wishes? I got a motion by Marutz, second by Tao. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Ayes have it, 7-0. Motion or meeting closes at 4:10 p.m. Thank you, everybody, and Thank you for investing in our community, and we look forward to seeing your progress. Thank you.